so different, and there's so many different ways of making music now, and it would be like a more perfect sounding thing if it was like a bedroom where you're using MIDI instruments or whatever, weirdly, like you but you go do it properly so that you have those inaccuracies almost. It's quite a weird way of looking at it, but Rockfield really provides that.
It was just really fun when you like set up. The day when you set up is really cool because you've had all this stuff in your mind, and you've spent ages trying to find all the equipment that you need to be able to make the sounds you want to make. And that first day when you set it all up and you set up camp and you're like, this is our home for the next 6 weeks.
And Ian Grimble, who's such an amazing producer and an amazing guy, he knows us so well that he knows that sometimes ideas come pretty quick, or can come pretty quick. And Kev, for example, plays so many different instruments that being able to just play things quite quickly, or try and get an idea down at least pretty quickly, was a really big part of it. And so we always had amps mic'd up, drum kits mic'd up, and there was a really nice feeling that if you had a really good idea and it was just there, you weren't hours and hours of setting up away from executing that idea, or at least showing people what you meant. And that was an amazing thing, and there were so many cool little tricks that Ian meticulously set up, like having all those snares. There's a corridor next to the studio, and he set up all these snares so that every time Jules hit a snare, these 6 snares in a corridor would also resound and go off as well. So that gives you so much more depth and interest in your snare sounds.
On for example, Roses on a Breeze and Fortress and a couple of other songs.
Emeralds is on as well.
Emeralds is on Gabriel as well.
Yep.
There's just this old rusty oil drum outside the studio that was just used to house oil.
Yeah, to heat the house.
To heat the house, but it just sounded amazing if you smacked it. If you'd have been in any other studio, the record would have sounded totally different.
Yeah.